So how big the model then you currently kind of thinking is kind of good enough for like deploying the AI coding models according to your perspective? Maybe this is a question for both of us. Maybe, Grant, can you give some input first?
Yeah, so this is a great question. I think in order to answer the question, it might be good to outline some of the reasons why AI software development or AI coding is difficult. And the first reason why it is difficult is just because you need to write code itself. So like you already know the code that you want to write. You could like explain what you want in very specific English and which files you wanted to be editing and stuff like this. If this is the case, I don't think we need a very large code model or generic code. But if we want to be using like specialized libraries, long tail libraries that aren't very common, or other things like this, you either would need to have a very large model that has kind of the knowledge of all these long tail libraries, or you'd need to somehow retrieve the information about the libraries on the fly using something like retrieval augmented generation or RAG. The other reason why coding is difficult is you need to follow instructions very well. And so like I will give very specific, I use my own product in my everyday coding, of course, because I'm a coder and I'm making a product for coding, so I should be using it. So I like to give very specific instructions about how to implement things for my repositories, and these get very, very long.